like one of the ultimate build tests for any new Sims pack is how well you can make a starter home with it. Like, are the items reasonably priced? Are they easily accessible to new players? It's kind of a fine line for them to walk because it is okay if there's expensive stuff in the pack, but also you want to have a decent amount of stuff that you can use when you first start out in a new save. So that's what we're going to test today. I want to see if we can build a starter home with the new Lovestruck expansion pack. I've got early access to the new pack right now thanks to the EA Creator Network, so let's just dive in and see what we can do. I'm gonna build it here on this lot. There's actually usually a default starter home here that I bulldoze so we can build our own. I really do not mean that as a dig to the original starter home. It is really nice. I just like to build, so I want to try and make one too. And then I made a couple of Sims for us to play with as well. I think I want this starter home to be slightly bigger. This household has a single mom and her son, so I'm gonna try and make it at least 2 bedrooms. And I am kind of making this for myself because I'm gonna play with these Sims soon. As far as style goes, I was actually kind of inspired by a couple of the fake houses in the world. Specifically, I really like how these ones look. Like, I love this flat roof and the different shape to this one. It kind of looks like it might belong in Oasis Springs, and we don't really have the ability to recreate this exactly because they've got like cool arches and cool details, and we don't have any of that in the base game or in this pack. But I'm gonna do my best, and we're gonna see if we can make something kind of cool. I honestly have no idea how we're gonna manage to do the exterior of this just in general because we have very little money, but I think it's gonna be fine. I wonder what it would look like if I made sort of an interesting shape like this for the back. Is that weird? Maybe it's weird in a cool way. I do like these shapes though. I think that's so fun. I actually don't know if this is gonna work very well as a 2-bedroom house. We'll see. I wonder if we could do something like this. It does make for kind of a weird layout because this is where the front door was gonna go, but I can use the door on the side instead. I could put the door like right there, and we can just do windows in this section, and then we can have a bedroom, and then a small bathroom in between. I might even make this a little bit bigger. I don't know if the kid needs a room that big, but it won't hurt to have. I don't actually really know where to put the kitchen with this, so we're gonna have to think about that. I think this is better when the room's a bit smaller. I just hate having the door in the corner because the door kind of clips and it just bothers me, but it's not a big deal. I can get over it. I think I'll use the new tile pretty much everywhere. It's only 4 simoleons, so it's not too bad. And I guess we could even maybe make like a fake rug for the kids' bedroom. We could do something kind of funny in there. Okay, let me just kind of walk you through my initial vision for the shape of this. It might not be good, so just bear with me. I had kind of thought that there could be a kitchen wrapping around like this a little bit. Then we could put the dining table in this little nook with the windows. That's super cute. This becomes a hallway. That's fine. And then we have the living room kind of like this. The only problem with this is that I think the living room is a little bit tight, so I'm not super sure if that's gonna work. I guess we could try something else, like this rug. If we sized it up, it's super skinny, so that leaves a little bit of extra walking space. It could maybe even fit like this, although, no walking space. Okay, they can still walk through here. We can do a little table right there for like an entryway table. And that seems okay. That's not a bad layout. I haven't fully decided if this is a bad idea or not. Oh, the foundation doesn't even work. There's no matching foundations. Well, that's annoying. I guess I'll just put it slightly raised. I don't know why they keep not giving us foundations. It's very annoying. Okay, these half walls, oh, this is the problem with trying to make a starter home that has fancy roof like this. Regular roofs are free. Half walls are not free. Half walls are the opposite of free. And this thing is 415 simoleons. That's so expensive. I'm gonna use it anyway, but I'm not gonna be happy about it because it's so pricey. I had actually kind of envisioned myself using base game windows, but we might be better off if we use the windows from this pack because these are significantly cheaper. The base game ones, when you start using these wooden ones, they're like over 100 simoleons, and these are big. Look, that's only 25. Oh, that's unnatural. That should be so much more expensive. I'm not complaining, just so we're clear. I'm very happy about that. It just does feel like maybe that's not the appropriate price for a window this fancy. Oh, look how good that looks from the inside. So I speak from experience with past packs because I got the opportunity to build for both Growing Together and Snowy Escape. And when I did the builds for those packs, I was begging them to make the windows a little bit cheaper. I really wanted them to make one of the doors a tiny bit cheaper specifically because I couldn't really afford to use it and I really wanted to. And so I actually wouldn't be surprised if they based the pricing of those windows on what they needed the starter homes to be like. Do you think it's okay with the white tile? I think think that's probably fine. I was also really tempted because in Lovestruck, there's like a fake backsplash. It's a decorative item, so you have to pay money for it. It's not a wallpaper, but like, look at how cool that looks. I love the orange colors. If I use this rug, only one of them is good. I already used that rug in one of my other builds, but I might just do it again. Ooh, and that has the bright, fun colors that we want. That kind of matches. Okay, so the kitchen's gonna be kind of like this. This is kind of too fancy. There's like two sets of furniture. There's like the really fancy modern stuff, and then stuff like this that probably fits a little bit nicer. Oh, do I put this backsplash here too? Probably. I also probably want a column, but the columns are not really cute. I don't really like how they look. No, I'll just put one. I think that's good. Or I guess two, because I want to have one there too. Is that bad? Because it's like in the way of the base of the fridge. I think it should still function. Paying for cabinets is such a mistake. They're so expensive. It looks so good though. Like, I can't help it but use them. I really like how that looks. Okay, I'm gonna start looking through everything in Lovestruck. For example, things like this little bench, maybe that could be cool somewhere. In the bedroom, perhaps? I'm gonna use this bed. It's only $800, so we can afford that. There's kind of an interesting leather chair as well that we can maybe use. We do have a coffee table. It's like really fancy. Oh, and we have these window bars. I don't know if I want to spend money on them. It's like fun to have, but probably not fun to spend that kind of money on in a house this small. We're trying to keep this cheap, you know? We can't be doing stuff like that. Oh, I will get this fancy painting because I love that. $13.50. Oh my God. Oh, I like these too, but they don't really fit anywhere. Maybe I could use them in the hallway though, because that's not so bad. And they're only $200. This decal, I don't know if it looks silly in the kids' room with this floor, but we could try. Oh, does this come in some fun colors? Not really, but we can get something like this. 200, maybe not. Maybe we should come back to that. What's that? Deep toned wooden table. Oh, that's just like a tall table. Is that good for TVs? That might not be so bad. Let me get some better chairs than these two. Why do I still have those chairs? All right, there's two different chairs. There's this, in their words, modest dining chair. It has like gold accents and it's kind of expensive. It also doesn't even come in yellow or green for that matter, which is what I want. This one's cheaper. This one comes in green and it probably fits the style of the build a little bit more. Ooh, I actually really like this. And we can put that in like a cool blue, or maybe the purple color is best. Okay, interesting. This isn't that bad. I probably want to get a different color for this. Maybe I could use that bright color because it kind of matches these chairs, or I could do it in, oh, I was gonna say I could do it in yellow, but I don't know, maybe it could be like a beige just to sort of simplify it, or orange. I think that's too bright. Maybe that color's better. Maybe this is fine. Those are, well, maybe if I do them in these colors, that kind of has more of a jewel toned energy to it. And I think I like that a little bit better. Sorry that took me so long to figure out. I fully tried like so many different options just then. I really didn't know what I wanted. Okay, I think I might put some candles on this because that's so cute. And then honestly, this room could be done. I may have to get rid of some of it. I've kind of gone a little bit overboard. I didn't realize how little money I had left. Let's do a cheaper TV. Oh, this bathroom makes me so sad. I like so wish that we had a little bit more going on in here. I do know in my heart that it just cannot happen. Like, it's fine, but that is sad. That's about all we can do. Thankfully, I already bought this bed for the primary bedroom, so that should help us a little bit. I do not like any of the colors, and I'll probably use the new fluffy rug. In this pack, there's a handful of different wallpapers. I'm not really set on whether or not I should use something like this. Don't get me wrong, I do really like how it looks. I just feel like maybe it's not in my best interest to be using something like that. Oh, how does this look? Does that come in like a creamy color? Is it better or is it worse? Can't really tell. It's not that expensive, so let's leave it and try. Yeah, this wallpaper is like so dark. I guess it's not bad. I'm just not sure if it really works for what we need it to. If I try and change the color of this rug does not have that many swatches. Maybe that does make this primary bedroom feel like a little bit fancier though. It's not as bright as the other rooms in the house, which could be good, could be bad. Depends how you look at it. I would love to have a computer. I know that this probably isn't gonna happen for us. Like, it's probably way too expensive, but we can try. There's like kind of fun decal, no. Worth a shot, right? Even though it doesn't really work. We have little posters too, but I guess that's probably not good either. And you're not gonna put like a French fry poster in this room, are you? Okay, it's not terrible. Would I like to have more artwork and stuff? I mean, yeah. Can I? No, probably not. I haven't done the kids' room yet, but I think I wanna real quick paint the outside of the house. I'm gonna see if I can make this wallpaper paperwork. I do like the texture. I'm a little bit undecided on like general vibes though. This is supposed to be a chimney. Obviously a fake chimney, but it's meant to be like a little chimney thing. And then this should probably, 400 simoleons. Oh my god. I just think the chimney helps to add like a little bit of something to the outside. See, they have one. Theirs looks good. Mine looks bad. Maybe mine should be 1 tile wide. Do you think that there's a debug version of this? Cause like seriously, how cool would that be? I feel like that actually kind of makes the house 750. The house is 19,854. So it's a little bit over the cost of a starter home right now. And I'm really sorry to say this, but I really want to have a ladder so they can access the rooftop. I'm breaking out debug. I think that we're gonna have to really use a lot of debug to finish this. I still haven't furnished the kids' room. Oh my god. Well, nobody said that it had to be like a starter home. This is a 2-sim starter home. So if it's a 2-sim starter home, then we have 2,000 extra simoleons. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with that. We have to use that. I want to probably get a couple of these trees in the back too. Is that a little flower pot? Oh my gosh. I mean, sized up, it looks kind of ridiculous, but maybe I can find something else that's not as bad. We can also totally get one of these water heaters, so there's at least something on the roof. Maybe that would be better if it was like in a back corner somewhere. We could probably give them a picnic blanket in the backyard. We don't really need that as much for these 2 sims, obviously, but if we're making a starter home, like people are gonna wanna have the blanket. We're gonna wanna give them that. The axolotls are free. So we can give the kid one of those. That'll give us some nice stuff in the kid's bedroom. Oh, this is a miracle. Oh my gosh, honestly, I just want to thank this game for giving me something decent like this in debug that I can use. Because as you know, I can totally work with this. All I need are some low-lying plants and I am all set. We can actually make this landscaping really lush. This is gonna be good. Whoa, look at this thing. Oh, we also could maybe, instead of making very lush landscaping, we could potentially try and do something a little bit more deserty almost, like this. Oh no, I'm using this tree. It's too beautiful to pass up. This thing's always good too, because it's big, but it's not like so pointy, so you can tuck it away in more places more easily. These ones are so pointy, it's like hard to scoot them close to anything. Okay, I think I've got my landscaping done. Now I'm kind of wondering about like little stepping stones and other sorts of things that I could maybe add in, because I could probably make myself a stepping stone path, and that might be a cool way to fill up some of the yard and kind of have you walk out to the edge of the lot. I can use our little picnic blanket underneath one of the trees. We'll get it in a fun color scheme. We actually even have this little thing if I wanted to put something for the kid outside, but I don't know if I should. Because the colors are kind of weird. Okay, speaking of the kid, I should probably put some bedroom furniture here for them because I haven't done that yet and that would be useful. I'm kind of picturing some relatively simple furniture, like simple plain bed, simple nightstand. I might have to cheat for money again. The axolotl helps. We can put that right there. I think it honestly might not hurt to have a rug too, but maybe I want to really embrace the flooring. Maybe I want to really commit to it. Even that is expensive. This thing is 75 simoleons. I know that we have posters from this pack. I don't know if these really seem like the kind of posters you'd have in a kid's room because there's like alcohol bottles in that, which is probably not what you want. It's just that that one's only 5 simoleons, so it's easy to use. That one might be okay. That doesn't look too inappropriate, unless we'd rather use the decals. Oh, what about that decal above the bed instead of the artwork? Oh, interesting. And we could maybe use this decal. I could put that above this bed. Okay, I think I'm liking this because this has a reasonable amount of furniture in it and there's plenty of space for the kid to still play. Plus it's kind of funky and it's not that expensive. So that's kind of ideal. I'm looking at debug plants now because I would like to put some stuff in these little plant pots that I've got. That's honestly not that bad. I kind of like how that looks, but I might want to try something a bit taller. We do have like this little lavender setup if I wanted to use that. It's harder to find debug plants than you might think. I kind of want something like this, but I don't want it to look dead. So maybe I should just pay for it because this is sort of what I was picturing. Only problem is that's 30 simoleon. Oh, it's 20. Okay. No. What? The front of the lot is this way? Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can rearrange this then. That is so inconvenient, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I did not realize it was that bad. Well, that's one way to do it. I really did not think it looked like that. I'm gonna have to get so many more of these stones. That complicates this so much more than it needs to be. Okay, I put the little bushes out there. I do think that we need to have some lights. It doesn't have to be that many lights, but just like a light by the front door, you know? What the heck? Did it replace this too? Okay, this game is too much sometimes. I actually think that this is bad. I don't think that this should be the front of the lot on the gallery because the Sims spawn right here. But I want to build this the direction of the gallery because that's how people will download it. But I strongly disagree. In fact, I think they've made a mistake with this. I might put a fake car. I'm also looking through debug because I know that in the base game debug, there's a wall that looks kind of like this one. Oh, here we go. It actually fits 2 pieces of the wall perfectly, so we can make it look like the lot is a little bit more fenced in, which I do like. What? Wait, this is the... No. This is the front of the lot on the gallery. Oh my god. No, they have to fix that. They have to fix that. No. That's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. I just messaged the Discord server to tell them about that. I don't know if they're able to fix that kind of thing before release because it's like so late now, but hopefully they can flip it around because if they still want it to be horizontal, they could make this be the front of the lot. But for now, this is horrible. This whole thing's a mess. All right, well, this is probably unnecessary, but I'm gonna make a little carport section and I'm gonna put a trim around it. I'm gonna put these little tiny debug packages so it looks like there's a wall around it or like a fence of some sort. These look like little tiny stones, but they also look like they could be a package or like a sack of flour. I never really know what this is meant to be, but I always use it for this purpose. It would be very nice if they made something like this for real that we could use in the game because everybody uses this little thing to line like planter boxes and stuff, but we don't have a real item that does this. I'm actually gonna do it along the front path too because I really like how it looks along this walkway, and I think that it helps to tie in the color of the window trim and stuff, so I'm gonna see if I can make this not look bad. Okay, here's what it's looking like so far, minus terrain paint obviously. I'm curious to see if there's anything I can do to make it like slightly cheaper. 20,782. Okay, I got rid of the computer, which I didn't really want to do, but this is 250 and it's actually like a bar height table, so I probably shouldn't use it. I don't really need to have the entry table either. We could probably get rid of that to save some money. 20,532. Oh, I don't have a trash can. Dang it. Here I was thinking I was gonna make the place cheaper, but I still have no real trash can. I'll put that on the porch. It's still over 20K, but it's 20,742. That's not that bad. I think I might just let this pathway be like a walkway down to where the blanket is because I don't want to put it off the lot anymore because I'd have to bring it like all the way around the front. And that just leaves me with a couple of last minute details to go through and add. Thankfully, terrain paint is free, so we don't have to worry about this too much. If I hadn't done a flat roof, we would have had a lot more money. The flat roof is really expensive to pay for all of those half walls, but I think it was worth it. All right, all the terrain paint is officially done, and I think the house is complete. I really honestly like how this looks. I think it's gonna be fun to play in. In total is 20,742, but if I didn't have this, look at that, 3,500 on just the roof alone. That's rough. That's rough, but it's worth it. Okay, well, I can't put it on the gallery because I'm recording this from the weird early access version that has no gallery access, but I will put it on the gallery when the pack eventually comes out. And if you liked this, I've been doing a ton of content playing with the pack, both builds and gameplay, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss the next one. And you can also check out my Twitch channel because we do a lot of building over there. Thank you again for watching. Have the best rest of your day, and I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. Honestly, the gallery photo thing almost broke me. Like, that was enough to push me over the edge. Why, game? Why?